Hey, we got Drewz Viewz here, and I'm back for a little Anime Monday, reacting to an anime on a Monday, and I'm back with that Attack on Titan. Today I'm doing Season 3, Episode 19, which is called, well, I know what it's called this time, and I'm excited about it. I'll get to it in a second. Right now, though, we got the light streaming in behind me. Is there going to be light at the end of the tunnel for these scouts here? Are they finally going to get the answers? Because, yeah, that's right. This episode's called The Basement. Been trying to get there forever. Basically since, like, episode 2 of season 1, something like that, 2 or 3. Since Eren got the key from his pops, we saw how he got it at this point. It was the whole thing from the first half of the season. His dad was eaten by him and all that, orchestrated by him to get the coordinate abilities and everything like that. Anyway, so we're finally going to get there this time. Hopefully it's not a trick title or something. But last time was a crazy episode. It was Levi's choice. He had to choose between saving Erwin, his old friend, and the commander of the scouts, obviously, or the young talent, Armin, with the only syringe of Titan juice they had. And at the end of the day, we had to say goodbye to a legend. That was Erwin. So he's done for. I guess everyone else is dead too that was on the charge with him. We didn't really see what happened to Marlowe, Bullcut Man. I guess he's dead. Except for the one new character from the past couple episodes that brought Erwin over to Levi here. And then Hanji, we learned last time, is alive still too. But I guess the rest of her squad's dead. Not 100% clear. But all our main guys are still with us. And now Armin is, I guess, since he ate Bertold, so R.I.P. Bertold, I guess. Meanwhile, Reiner escaped, of course, with Zeke again. But I guess that Armin is now going to have the power of the Colossal Titan, so that's pretty crazy. And I'm interested to see how he handles this whole thing of being a Titan now, just like his boy Eren. And yeah, I'm interested to see what happens from here, of course. And without further ado, I want to get in this damn basement. Light's coming in here too. Is that what Bertold was saying when he was getting eaten? Is that a dream? Oh, Sasha's saying that. I'm assuming he doesn't realize what happened to him yet. Oh, just watch episode 18, Armin. They literally the only ones left, the people we just saw. I wonder if that Marlowe guy will come back some way, because it does seem kind of curious they kind of reintroduced them, just have him die there. Yeah, he was really upset about killing a human at the beginning of the season, so this is probably even a couple of times worse. Levi's thinking, did I make the right call here? You gotta come up with the plans now. No big deal. Someone needs to get her some potatoes stat, get her healed up. Oh boy. If he somehow lost it by now. So I wonder if his secret's gonna be something about his past from the Titanland, I would assume. Poor Erwin won't get to see what it was. Probably been destroyed mostly. Some life remains. The drunk soldiers. They're really milking the anticipation here. I guess if they waited seasons, we can wait a few more minutes for the approach up. Grisha Jaeger, having come from the outside the walls and thus knowing many secrets, entrusted the basement key to his son. The basement will likely reveal the mysteries of the world. Well, likely, or will it actually? Careful with the spoons, don't want Aaron to transform suddenly. Guess they don't need a Titan strength to move that rack. Oh boy. The epic descent into the basement. This key better work now. Nani? Maybe the key goes to something that's inside there? I'm sure there is something in here they're gonna learn, but I guess they were putting a lot of faith into just the words of Grisha. She's gonna find something under there. Is it diaries or journals or something? Do it together. So these books from Grisha have the real history? I don't think so. Uh-oh. There's our boy Fuego. So they did not read the books yet? Photograph. Was that Grisha himself right there, or is it he the kid? It looks like him because they're putting the voice there too. That's it? It's over? Well, we didn't get the to be continued, so maybe there's a So it seems like Grisha's from a place where there's still more modern technology and it was lost within the walls here. Oh, wow. Flashback. So he's still in some kind of walls here. I guess he has a sister. Oh, a blimp or a zeppelin? Do they have cars as well then? Or that's on top of the walls there, some type of public service announcement things. Or some warning air horns or something. Oh, it's gonna breach the wall.
この世の真実と向かい合った。
Alright, so it said next episode that day. I guess it'll be, maybe the whole next episode will be more of this flashback we got at the end there. Alright, well that's interesting. So, it seems that we don't know. I mean, if Grisha really is as old as he looks, and with this whole Titan thing, it's kind of hard to tell, but if he didn't like have a period like where Ymir did underground as a Titan or something like that, where he's really a lot older, that means just, you know, a few decades ago when he was a kid, presumably, there would only be a few decades, wherever he was living there, and they were still inside the walls. We don't know if it's because of Titans or whatever, but, you know, they had other technology. That kind of seemed like, you know, early 20th century technology with a, you know, zeppelin or whatever they're calling it, an airship. Even kind of what they're wearing, like the newsy hats and stuff. Yeah, it seemed like the 30s style. Maybe that's the technology level they're at there. Now the question being, was it Titans that the reason they're in the walls? Or, I mean, with those things on top of it, like I was trying to figure out, what do you call them, like they seem like warning horns or something. It's something they might have had like during World War I or II as well, like in Britain and stuff. So I'm wondering if are they on a wall because of like other humans that they're worried about, or is it because of Titans, or did Titans come back after the, you know, in between then and now? I mean, is it something like Titans were created as like a, that's something I've thought maybe for a little while, like Titans were created by humans as some type of weapon, and then it got like out of their control, or they got out of control. So maybe this whole thing has something to do with that, and it said for the next episode that day, there's some specific day. Could that be like the day where the first Titan was created or something like that? We don't know, because of course in the world we know of here in the walls, they're suppressing everyone's memory, or the government had been doing that. And I guess that led as well to with being sequestered in the wall and the memory suppressing. That's probably why technology went backwards, and they're just seeing a photograph for the first time here. It's interesting that Hanji's like, this couldn't have been too detailed to have been drawn. It's crazy to think they've never seen a photo before, but of course they haven't. And so it looks like the scouts came back at the end there, just, you know, they're celebrating, but obviously only 9 or 10 of them left. So I guess all the ones, everyone else really is dead, I suppose. Yeah, so you know, I guess the next episode looks like it'll be more of this flashback and give us more of this information here, which we finally made it into the basement. Hooray. But I'm trying to think now where they're going to go after this. I mean, maybe next time we'll learn something that's going to give them a new plan of action there. And then the first part of this episode was, of course, you know, Armin waking up, getting caught up to speed a little bit on what happened. Levi gave a little more of his reasoning. Interesting to say that he said Mikasa and Eren might regret it, their choice, but I'm not going to. So I guess he was pretty confident. And I guess it is what Erwin would have wanted. But yeah, again, it's pretty sad that he's not getting to learn. Unless there's a heaven in this world and he's in there now learning all the secrets of the world. But yeah, it's bittersweet, obviously, that he's not going into the basement with them. But yeah, I mean, I guess it's just, we obviously don't know what all of it is yet. But I guess it's about what I thought would be in there. Yeah, some books or whatever else is there, just detailing the stuff. I mean, there was something with the books too. I forget what Hanji picked it up. I forget what she said it was, but it'll probably have something to do with whatever these answers are too. I used the word bittersweet already, but it was the whole middle part of this episode too, when they're walking up to the basement. It's, to the old house, seeing themselves as kids, seeing what used to be there. Yeah, sad stuff, but we're turning the corner here. And even, like the celebration they're showing, with Flagle and everyone in town and the confetti, that's the most they've had to celebrate in like most of their lifetimes, it seems like, or certainly since the Titans broke through years back. So yeah, well, we're at it. That was the basement. Obviously still want to know what all the secrets are here. I'm ready for young Grisha next time to see what happened to him and his sister on that day. I don't feel like bad things are going to happen with the sister there, but I will have to see next week, so join me back for that one next day on Monday with Attack on Titan Season 3, Episode 20. That day, I guess it's going to be called. And so join me back on that day. Leave a comment if you feel like it. Subscribe to the channel if you're not. Do all that fun stuff. But until next time, I'm up out of here. Peace. Salute.